Is it too early to feel the electrifying pulse of hope coursing through the veins of Bears Nation? What if I told you that our offensive game plan is about to get a major infusion of adrenaline, courtesy of some jaw-dropping comments from none other than Ben Johnson? Buckle up, because what we're diving into today could redefine the very fabric of our beloved Chicago Bears offense. Hit like, subscribe to Bears News Fan Report for every pulse-pounding update, and let us know, are you ready to unleash the beast? Our insider whispers are growing louder, and the rumors swirling around Hollis Hall suggest something profound is brewing. The intensity is palpable as we sift through the latest training camp revelations, and the stakes could not be higher. This isn't just about practice drills and playbooks, no. This speaks to a brighter future, a hunger embedded deep within the very history of our franchise that stretches back to the days of Peyton, Ehrlicher, and the other icons who paved our path. So, what's the big reveal that's got us all buzzing? Get ready, Bears fans, because Ben Johnson is turning some serious heads with his bold strategies for utilizing DJ Moore. Now, imagine this, DJ Moore lining up in the backfield, a dynamic playmaker who mirrors the power of a running back, but has the hands and agility to break defenses apart. This isn't merely an addition to the playbook. It's a potential game changer. We all remember the glory days, the electric runs, the clutch catches, the heart-stopping moments that made us magnetic with emotions. But in stark contrast, we've also tasted brutal heartbreak when our offensive couldn't quite get it right. What if this is the shift we need? The strategic pivot that changes everything. DJ's ability to take it to the house every time he touches the ball is reminiscent of the resilience we've seen in legendary Bears players. But can he translate that legacy into something tangible this season? Imagine defenses scrambling, trying to figure out how to contain such a lethal threat, while Rome Odunze and Luther Burden put the heat on as wideouts who can stretch the field. So much potential. Yet, as exciting as this prospect is, what if it doesn't pan out? What if we stumble as a team once again, relegating our hopes to a mere echo in the storied halls of Soldier Field's past? The clash of emotions is intense, teetering between exhilaration and doubt. Can we trust these new strategies when it counts? Questions swarm like bees in summer as Johnson synthesizes elite talent with high-stakes risk. The clock is ticking towards the season opener. Will we unleash the full arsenal of our offense, or fall prey to the shadows of missed opportunities? It's a monstrous gamble, and with the roar of the crowd vibrating in our hearts, the anticipation becomes unbearable. Keep your eyes peeled, Bears fans, because we're just scratching the surface of what's to come, and as we inch closer to the brink of this season, you can bet that the story is far from over. What other secrets does Ben Johnson hold close to his chest? Only time will tell, but the electric tide of change is rising, and we can feel it in the air. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this ride. Awaken, Bears Nation. This is no longer a mere contest on grass. This is the ultimate crucible testing the very essence of our soul, where every heartbeat thunders like a war drum against the steel girders of Soldier Field, and every breath carries the weight of a city's hopes and fears. Can you feel it? The roar of the crowd pounding through your chest like a jackhammer, the wind off Lake Michigan ripping through the stands like a feral beast, and the faint, chilling tremor of discord sneaking through the hallways of Hollis Hall, threatening to tear our storied franchise apart at the seams. Picture coaches huddle behind closed doors, trading curt nods that crackle with unspoken tension, veterans walking the locker room with eyes hardened by unvoiced doubts, and rookies whispering of all-season power plays that could rewrite our destiny or doom us to another cycle of heartbreak. What if the front office is secretly courting a blockbuster trade, mortgaging our precious draft capital to snatch a superstar and propel us to the heights of the NFC Northward Plunge? Using the chaos if that gamble goes awry? Imagine the seismic shock when those headlines break, rivals gaping at our audacity while we hold our breath. Will this be the launch pad for a new dynasty or the death knell of our future? But here's the unforgiving truth. Every bold maneuver, every clandestine whisper, every transaction inked in ambition carries the dual promise of transcendence or catastrophe. Look to the phantoms of our past, the bone-shattering fury of Dick Butkus coursing through our veins, Mike Singletary's unbreakable discipline standing guard over our legacy, Brian Urlacher's relentless pursuit echoing in every linebacker's stride, and Devin Hester's electrifying sails that once ripped through opposing formations. Yet these same icons remind us of the agony of '06's collapsed dreams in New Orleans, the gut-wrenching demise in that snowy January of 2011, and the cruel mirage of 2018 when victory slipped through our fingers like sand. That cycle of pain cuts deeper than the ice-cold gusts blowing off the lakefront. Yet it forges an unquenchable hunger in our hearts. Our resolve steels itself like riveted steel beams in the furnace. Our jaws clench in ice-cold fury, and the fog of doubt gives way to a tempest of defiance ready to ravage any opponent that dares snarl on our turf. High stakes thunder before us like an approaching blizzard. If our once impenetrable secondary splinters under relentless aerial assaults, who among us will gather the shattered remains of that wall and rebuild it stronger, fiercer, unbowed? What if the audacious gamble on the fence deploying untested rookies in clutch moments, unleashing Justin Fields' cannon arm on deep shots backfires so spectacularly that the headlines crow our downfall and leave our fan base staggering? In despair? Who will carry the crimson burden of blame when our dreams shatter like glass against a rock, our city weeping beneath the weight of another near miss? As dawn breaks on this tumultuous season, each snap in practice thunders with an ultimatum. Will we seize control of our narrative and inscribe our names in the annals of NFL legend? Or will we vanish into the footnotes of history, indistinguishable from the billions who dared to hope and fell? The tension crackles through the hallways of Hollis Hall like electricity over frozen rails, a primal scream echoing off the brick walls. And the question hangs above us like the final snap before a game-clinching field goal. Do we charge into this tempest with hearts ablaze, united as one unstoppable force? Or do we wilt under the weight of our own legacy, allowing our ghosts of glory to smother every spark of hope? Bears Nation, this is our defining hour. Will our collective roar radiate across the gridiron, forging a new era of dominance that silences every doubter? Or will we yield to the shadows, shackled by the echoes of past failures? If your blood boils with the fierce fire of belief, smash that like button with the force of a Justin Fields scramble, and let your voice thunder from the rooftops. We rise as one, or we fall trying.